Ellis Island, Castle Clinton, that was the primary immigration processing center for people coming into New York up until 1890.
Scenery here. Well, we're leaving Beatty. I was hoping to get a sign. Maybe it'll be coming up. Death Valley.
Howdy folks, I'm the old ranger with a new and exciting yarn to remind you about the historic Death Valley country.
It's kind of like a cowboy movie. We're going through all these little crevices and valleys in these hills. Very cool. a spooky road right here by the side. If coming down this hill right here, if we were to miss that, we would be in trouble. This is the hotel. We're about to go inside.
There's mouse traps in the kitchen, so be careful with the puppy because he steps on one. Yeah. I gotta check them, see if I have mice in there anyway. I catch mice and then I toss them out for Heckle and Jekyll, my 2 resident ravens.
You know, you've got national media this morning. Do you know that?
What now?
They have I guess they had a microwave and coffee maker back then. For the hotel here. Was an ice house over there. The graveyard is in between those poles up there. interesting place. Okay, what?
There's the bullet hole that goes all the way through the wall. There's a shotgun blast pattern there.
Wow.
And there's the blood stain right below the bullet hole. And this is real. This is not calico. Calico was put in by Walter Knott to honor his great-great-grandfather who founded Calico. That's the story of it.
So these guys were playing poker here.
And somebody cheated. This was Billy Crape, don't say Crapo, Crapo.
Crapo.
Next door, he was the surveyor.
Okay.
And with over 700 claims, he was a busy boy.
So he got up and put a bullet right through.
Yeah, hit him good. And
Wow.
these are what original cards look like. No numbers, no names. If you were a miner with 7 or 8 fingers, you'd have trouble counting a 10. Seriously. A lot of miners lost a finger or 2. You ever heard the term double jacking?
No.
You're holding a 4-foot tall drill bit. I'm back here with a 12-pound hammer. I strike the bit and you turn it a quarter turn, and we try to get into a perfect rhythm.
Mm-hmm.
What happens if you sneezed as I came down with that 12-pound hammer?
Oh.
Oops. Better go see the doc.
You lose a couple, huh?
Yep. And then some of the blasters crimped the cap down too far and they lost 2 fingers. Lucky they didn't get some shrapnel in their eye. Yep, so something else.
Very
What's your
cool.
plan today, Martin?
Back down.
Hike back.
Yeah.
You're parked out far down?
Right. It's when I took the Lee Flat Road and then it goes sort of down.
Oh yeah. You know, although the blacksmith shop probably would have more rock foundation and more rock around it.
Yeah.
Because I used to do some smithy work, and boy, that's hot. When you're pumping air into that charcoal, woo-wee. Especially if you're doing hammer welding. 1971 stove. It's bigger than a Volkswagen van.
Let me
Weighs
see
more.
here.
There's actually a picture of it, what it looked like when Jody got the property. Let me check my mouse traps. Boom, boom, no mice today. Okay. Echo and Jekyll are going to be mad at me. No mice for them. Some mighty fine
This looks.
So
cinnamon apple pie.
It is professional and it looks great.
Yes.
this is the blacksmith built this?
The blacksmiths put it together.
Mm-hmm.
It came up in pieces because that sucker weighs, 6 guys couldn't lift that like a casket. Yeah. Now the floor is falling apart. That's a fun thing. I have the stuff to replace it. I really hope, for the good of history, that the new owner will continue to preserve the town. Yeah, let me hang around with freedom. I come up as I please and not have to give tours.
That would be the ideal outcome, yeah.
So that's a Maytag,
It's
one
got-
of the originals.
Well, hey, look at the sign in the front. It actually has the decal still in the front. Maytag.
Okay, yeah.
And then originally, this had the gas motor. with a big foot pedal starter, and it was a 2-stroke, and it would putt, 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 and dance around, which helped agitate the clothes, as well as the agitator in there.
You had a mechanical.
Yep, 3-speed. Low gear is first, second gear.
Okay. That's interesting.
Yeah, this also turned on the rollers, the dryer part.
And the Hoover.
That's a Hoover right there. See it? It says Hoover right there, plain as day.
And it's a what?
That's a dryer.
It's a dryer, a Hoover dryer. Okay.
Hoover dryer. And then I also found out that Hoover made broilers.
Uh-huh.
Those goodies up there on the counter by the window, those are broilers.
Very interesting.
Now I used to spin the wind chime, but the spokes are coming out of that now, and I don't spin it anymore because it used to make the most gorgeous sound. That would be deep orchestra, you know. And then how about our fits all, any size, self-adjusting, any color paper towel roll holder? That's one of the jewels.
That was really an ice pick.
Ice pick from the
Yeah.
ice house out back here.
Yeah.
Self-adjusting now, you know.
Yeah.
You don't have to do any adjusting. Kind of a neat old toy. Yeah, I need to teach certain people etiquette. That realtor right now, hey, I don't want to talk to you.
That marijuana thing, that's not.
That's a stab in the back.
Yeah,
That's not polite.
That's just no point in that.
I don't want to bring it up to Sean because I don't. Well, you know what? I'm going to bring it up.
Yeah, absolutely.
This is a kick
That's
in the
wrong.
face.
Yeah.
You know that is so wrong that these goddamned newscasters are so arrogant.
That they would,
So
I
stupid.
think they're trying to get some. The guy, whoever the real estate guy is, he's doing a good job of getting some media attention.
Yeah.
You know.
But if I saw someone planting marijuana up here,
Mm-hmm.
I would turn into the Incredible Hulk.
Mm-hmm.
Watch me. You don't ever want to make me mad because
Oh, I didn't.
I have resources you couldn't even imagine. I'll call it an airstrike. My son's Air
I was
Force.
about to say, you got the connection, so I guess.
Yeah, we'll bring in an A-10 Warthog with a 500-pound bomb. Yeah, the Air Force and I go way back.
I mean, you can't grow marijuana here.
Oh, no.
That's idiotic. Yeah.
Well, if you brought in your soil mulch, and there is water available.
I mean, if you're gonna grow, you grow in Virginia or Kentucky
Yeah.
where they grow tobacco.
Yeah.
Yeah. That doesn't
You
make
go
any
in a
sense.
place that you don't have to water it
Yeah.
constantly. It waters
Yeah.
itself with the rain.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, it's so stupid. But that's the media.
But you put that in and people are going, huh?
Now, I got bad mouthed by the media one day, and I had her turn around because I was gonna let the wrath hit them. You see, Facebook is not a nice thing because they say things that
Yeah.
you know that get twisted. If I got a hangnail, by the time the word got down to Lone Pine, it's gangrene and I've lost an arm. That's how things get twisted up here. The Clampers group, I don't know if you know the Clampers. They're a high-end, smart college group that goes around and puts historical signs here and there, and they go desert hunting. They brought 4 30-packs of Budweiser up here and set them on the bar and had me standing next to it like this. They did a photo of me. They posted it on Facebook, so now I'm a drunk and I drink 4 cases of Budweiser a month. It lasted me 6 months, 4 cases of Budweiser.
Yeah.
And I still have, matter of fact, there's still one in the
But for that,
fridge.
you can't blame them, Robert.
There's still one in the
Oh, you
fridge,
still
right
got
there.
one.
I still got one.
So that was what, last week?
That thing's so old, it's probably stale. But
If I were working for Budweiser, I would buy the rights to that picture. You know?
Exactly.
well, Toyota came up here, and I tried to talk them into doing a commercial instead of them doing it down the hill. But they still came up and said, well, you know, we saw your old 84 Toyota truck down there. If you'll bring it up here and park it next to our 2 new 2018s, we'll give you $300. Boy, I couldn't get my keys out quick enough. And I parked it next to theirs, and I got to sit in a $70,000 Toyota truck. And I go, hey, why don't we just take mine? I'll take the gray one. I don't want the blue one. I'll take the gray one. Yeah. Leather heated seats, heated mirrors, dual lit visors, a 50 amp inverter for the back of the truck with a plastic liner and the bed cover and the Kevlar 10-ply tires with the full-blown lockers with the double transfer cases. And I'm mad at Toyota, though. I'm still trying to get them to fix their bayonet door. Their front door comes to an absolute 90 at the bottom. If you're parked on a hill and that door slams, it's going to bayonet you in the calf or in the back of your... And I've been hit 3 times. They finally put the trailer hitch plug built into the bumper. I bitched about that for years because I knocked mine off on the first trip up here.
The trailer hitch
plug.
Okay.
Yeah, now they're building it in the bumper instead of hanging it below the bumper.
Yeah. Okay.
Because if you're a serious off-roader, you might go under a boat and whatever's hanging down is going to get ripped off. So,
So what can you do to find the... Why am I looking at the phone? Gesturing. No, the
Just had a fantastic meeting with Robert, the caretaker here. Gave me a lot of history, different things to talk about. This is the antique store. Keys. House. This is the way to the graveyard. It's in between those telephone poles, and I am on my way. That's the valley below. That looks like Mount Whitney back there in the background. Here is Cerro Gordo. A lot of activity today. Robert was not happy about the fact that this place being for sale was on national news, and somebody proposed it be a marijuana farm. Which is a reason he never answered any of my stuff. He thought I was a sales guy. There's my car back there, and right up here is the graveyard. So this is the site where the graveyard was. Through here. This area right here, which I'm going to explore in detail. Robert said most of the stones and items had been stolen over the years, so there's nothing here that he knew of that you could identify, but I'm going to look. Okay, I have not found any graves, but I'm sure this is where Martin is buried, somewhere right over here. I hope you could hear that buzz, but I'm still looking. So as I am walking through here, trying to find anything that might be a grave site or a clue, at this spot right here, the cell phone starts playing music. It's a sign. Jackalope. So we are leaving Cerro Gordo. I crisscrossed that whole mountainside, trying to find tombstones or graveyard plaques to know about. Maybe some of you can come and help me look for them next year. Goodbye, Cerro Gordo. This is the way back. Traveling caravan of Winnebagos there, all on the same team. Looks like an interesting vacation trip. We are coming up on what appears to be Hotel California. Looks like a nice place. They wanted around $300 a night to stay there.